What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Lamont's Gym and Custom Live Show, the number 3 podcast. I had no intention of doing this. I had a successful meeting with a few people on this lazy Sunday afternoon. And I said, you know what? I've been successful with my investments and a lot of things. A lot of extra little money, stuck in the bank. Let me get some equipment, doing this podcast thing. It's not very big, not very successful. But, hey, upgrade a little bit. Things may be, a little bit better. So, first thing I did after having our meeting, I go on eBay, go on different sites, finding cameras, microphones, and different, type of equipment and stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute. About 5 to 6 years ago, when my daughter was when she was taking acting lessons and all that good stuff, they had a ton of equipment. And my wife, just discarded it. Well, hell, I went out there and gobbled it all back up. And so, you know what? This is good equipment. It still works. Hell, we could use it one day. Today is the day. So, I was just about to go drop a couple of G's on all this equipment. Clean out that junk pile back there, which is my gym. Seal off the chimney, cause for some reason freaking beetles and stink bugs and everything else is getting through there. So I gotta completely seal it off. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and set my studio up. But after I went out to my storage shed with all this equipment, I'm like, I don't have to buy anything. I did buy one of those little, I don't know what the name of it is, one of those little things that you put your phone or whatever on the end of it and you hold it out, as you walk or whatever. I did buy one of those for about $5 or $6. But other than that, I was like, I got all the equipment I need. I just bought microphones and, got a decent computer. My wife just gifted me with this beautiful Motorola. I know podcasters, not personally, but I know from watching YouTube and Rumble and Twitter that they ain't got nothing but a phone. They probably got 3 or 4 iPhones, but that's all they have. I've seen movies, complete movies made with iPhones. So, I guess in conclusion to this little pop-up video, this is a video, not a podcast. Yeah. Maybe one of these days, I can dump $3,000-$4,000 into a setup. But as of right now, why? Why even do it? Got a computer, got a cell phone, got everything that I need. So why? Matter of fact, this phone is setting up on one of their, when she had to do auditions, for her acting thing. This is one of the things they set up on, right? What I'm using right now. So, yeah, that's gonna be, at least for the short term, that's gonna be what I'm looking forward to. Trying to build up the channel, trying to build up the podcast. I'm gonna leave you with this. Someone noticed me. We went out to eat dinner yesterday. Someone noticed me, noticed the number 3 podcast hat. And that made me feel good. That really made me feel good. Now, like I've always told you, I don't care nothing about the visibility, nothing about money, none of that crap. I really don't care. But then again, I gotta take back the visibility because, you got to have visibility to get your message out. So I do care about the visibility. But as far as the money and all that other crap, you can have it, you can take it. And I felt more compelled when I came across this individual that after speaking for a short period of time, Christian conservative based program is what this individual watches when it comes to social media. And I'm in the algorithm. I can't tell you how great that made me feel. I'm in that algorithm when a individual is searching for good Christian, conservative-based content. I'm in that algorithm, and I think that is a blessing. And that's what I want this channel to be known for. That's what I want my podcast to be known for. And listen, I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna do an actual podcast after this, dealing with football. But you guys be blessed, and I will see you next time.